We get used to hearing that sound a lot. And get used to hearing that sound a lot. That's the best Capcom logo. Fight me. Welcome to Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha. The first 3D Street Fighter game. Now, obviously, since Capcom had their hands full with everything, especially Street Fighter 3, they called upon Arika, a development studio founded by one of Street Fighter 2's core designers, Akira Nishitani. So Nishitani, who left Capcom in 1995, just when he thought he was out, Capcom pulled him right back in. And thus we have Street Fighter EX.
Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha.
So this is obviously the PlayStation version of Street Fighter EX, because it actually got an arcade release, just called Street Fighter EX. And then came Street Fighter EX Plus. And then came the console port, which was Plus Alpha. Look at this rainbow character select screen. So why is this game called Plus Alpha? No reason. Because it's literally plus an alpha character. But we're going to focus on the characters that we see before us. Including a character I do not play that often in any Street Fighter.
Chun-Li.
I should play Chun-Li at least once. She's probably the most important fighting game character of them all.
Round one, fight.
So, as for Chun-Li herself, you expect certain things. You expect a fireball, you expect spinning bird kick, you expect lightning legs. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And I'm getting fucking lightning kicked in the face as I say this. So Chun-Li has no fireball. What she does have instead is a spinning bird kick you can do with a quarter circle. That being said, you're not going to see too much of it.
Round two, fight.
It knocks the opponent upwards, so it's kind of awkward for combos. Lightning legs, on the other hand, super ideal. Ah, you denied me a perfect. Who knew that once I stopped blabbing and start getting down to business, that outcomes would be more favorable? But yeah, this is obviously the first 3D Street Fighter game, and I say that because it kind of looks the part. But that's not why Street Fighter EX is remembered fondly. Certainly not the 3D shift. It's remembered for cool characters. It's remembered for having a killer soundtrack from top to bottom. Because Arika is using 0 tracks from previous Street Fighter games. It's a wholly original banger of a soundtrack. Ah, way too late on that. So yeah, super cancels are a thing in this game. Imagine a Street Fighter where you can cancel into a super combo from another super combo. It's wild, but Street Fighter EX do it.
Round 1.
They looked at what Street Fighter Alpha was doing and then said, yeah, but what if? So yeah, we're in 1997. We're in a time of Virtua Fighter 3 coming around and Sega pimping out their Model 3 arcade set. It didn't get used as often as, say, the Model 2. But oh, was it a beaut. And then Namco came around with Tekken 3. So 3D games were starting to become both a trend and the expected norm. But Capcom wasn't exactly built for 3D. Their CPS2 hardware was designed with 2D in mind, and even some of those 2D games were pushing that arcade board to their absolute memory limits.
Round 1. Fight.
Capcom didn't necessarily have the architecture for a 3D game. And furthermore, 3D development was proving to be more timely. They had Star Gladiator out at the time, but you can't do 4 Star Gladiators a year. It's just not viable. Oh, but I'm gonna throw you. There you go. There are air throws in this game, and I'm not using them, but, because, you know, good luck with that.
Round 2. Fight.
I do have to give credit to EX. Their original characters certainly do stand out. Pull and Pern is definitely one of them. Imagine a cross between Cammy and Dalsim. There's a super cancel. It's like getting a bunch of meteors thrown at you. And yeah, those super combo finish screens, expect them to get crazier as we go through the rest of the EX series. Speaking of Dalsim. But for the most part, this is a bunch of Street Fighter 2 characters combined with an Alpha character because, let's face it,
Round 1. Fight.
Sakura blew up. Once Sakura came out, it's like she became the Yoshi of Capcom. We gotta stick her in everything. Something that we will focus on in a later game down the line. Oh, I'm sorry, Dalsim.
Round 2.
That was not a good look for you. Ooh, one more thing before I forget. I know I talked about spinning bird kick as a quarter circle. Have no fear. If you mash kick, you'll get your lightning legs. That hasn't changed. I just wanted to make that point before we get too deep into this arcade run. But all this talk about characters and music and
Round 1.
changes to gameplay, we haven't even talked about the gameplay itself. How does this game feel with a 2022 mindset? Kinda, sorta stiff. I mean, obviously, it doesn't have the fluidity and freedom of what Street Fighter games would have. Even Alpha had more going on. That is not what I wanted to do at all. Fun fact, Chun-Li can actually combo into her crouching forward off of another crouching forward. Like that. So here we have Darren Meister, another unique character. This is technically your grappler, as you can see. But it's Arika taking established characters and offering their own spin on them. There is one more mechanic. It is Guard Crush. It does cost 1 bar of meter, hence why you're not going to see me using it that much. That is Chun-Li's Seininshu move. If you connect it on an opponent in the air, it leaves them with a bit of a lower gravity. AKA, you can pretty much jump up there and air throw them if you wanted to.
Round 1.
Ah, Crackerjack. This character can get really aggressive. Straight punches for days. But if you think he's just Balrog, don't worry, he'll pull out a baseball bat and remove that stigma entirely. I thought I could punish. Knows what I know. Alright. Tried to punish. Because it was either that or death.
Round 2. Fight.
So we are, again, living in an era where the AI doesn't have to care about this thing called charge times. So if they want to, Crackerjack can just keep straighting on you like no one's business. And there's very little you can do to respond. Trying to catch you. How about that? Your gap in your supers allowed me to capitalize. You love to see it.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, I need to be careful. That's why I needed to be careful! Because his straight super does a fuck ton of damage by itself.
Round 1.
God bless Quick continues. Alright. Oh boy. Cutting down to the wire. Of course it doesn't finish him. Don't worry, chip death is still a thing. We're not at Street Fighter V yet.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Ain't over till it's over with this guy. See what I mean? Ain't over till it's over. Hello, Mr. Masters. There's one thing I didn't mention with the Ryu and Kens of this game.
Round 1.
Their Hurricane Kick. As soon as he pulls it off, I'll let you in on the secret behind it. Otherwise, it's typical Street Fighter II Shoto behavior. The difference is we can Hien-Shu over those fireballs. Doesn't stop him from jumping in and doing combos. Oh, that doesn't kill. No problem.
Round 2. Fight.
On reaction. So yeah, Ken's Hurricane Kick. It's technically a Rekka. You input the Tatsu command, you get one kick out of that, and then you have to input it again, and again. It's one of the weirder things about how they handled Shotos in this game. Don't worry, that's not a permanent fixture of the EX series. They would eventually get traditional Tatsus. And it would be to their benefit. For now, we have to fight old Flattop himself.
Round 1.
Guile is more Sonic Boom friendly. And he also likes to jump. He has an air throw as you would expect him to have. But yeah, this guy does not like to somersault flash kick. He still has it. It's a required move in Guile's arsenal.
Round 2. Fight.
But he doesn't use it that often. Which means, yeah, jump on him like you're playing Street Fighter V. Oh, this just got nasty fast. Oh my god, he was right there! We were right there, man!
Final round. Fight.
And now he's got full bar. Not that Guile likes to use Super that much. You have Sonic Hurricane, you have Somersault Justice. You have what you expect him to have. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna build meter. Just because they move slower, it makes it more difficult to just Hien-Shu over them. But it can be done. Ah, yes. Good old Master Bison. He has a few tricks unique to the EX series, borrowed from non-Street Fighter games.
Round 1. Fight.
This Bison is very trigger-happy. Psycho Crusher, knee press, head stomp, he has it all. He's just not afraid to use it. And unlike Dalsim's teleport, Bison actively announces when he's teleporting. Ah, jeez.
Round 2.
We're still kind of in Bison's alpha phase. He's got the anti-air roundhouse kick. He's got the heavier look and feel. But some of Bison's difficulty comes from his head stomp. Where's it gonna go? Is he gonna Devil's Reverse? Because that is a separate function now. Ah, too far. Oh boy. And he's got full bar, which gives me reason of pause and fear. He's actively not used his main signature, his special spice. Granted, he doesn't need it here, but it would be nice to see it at least once. That was it. That was it. Shit. So, Bison has a new Fireball Super, the Psycho Cannon. It's borrowed heavily from his appearances in the Marvel vs. series. He gets this fireball, he holds it in his hand, and he eventually fires it out. Eventually. God. Yeah, I just need to stop showing fear. Need to stop respecting him. Need to stop getting thrown by him. Nope, that ain't happening. Yeah, I wasn't getting out of that.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Not good. Must we? Thank God.
Final round. Fight.
Did that without confirming. Fuck me. God damn it, I want to throw you! Not fair! I swear to God! Oh my God! Choked it! Choked it like Bison choked my father.
Round 1. Fight.
Nope. It's Bison's turn on the Xbox. I'll take it. Oh, and don't jump at him. Despite Psycho Cannon being blockable on the ground, if you jump at him when he has meter, you're fucked. You're just straight fucked. Because he will hold that for a while. Yeah, I didn't like how that played out anyway. Okay, next one. Yes, wallow in despair, etc. God, that was a nasty block. I'm not ready. Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
I would like to punish you at some point, but... yeah, we know that isn't in the cards.
Chun-Li. Round 1. Fight.
Oh my god, the confirms on this man. I can't. Like, I can't punish him on command. He's too fast, he's too trigger happy. His moves do a fuck ton of insane damage. It all just kind of adds up. My meetings with Bison and EX go one of two ways. Either he dominates me into the double digits, or he dominates me into the single digits.
Round 1. Fight.
He's a tricky and dangerous character. His double knee is his most dangerous weapon. Jesus Christ, hit confirm those, please. Like, you need to be guarding low. Or don't guard at all.
Round 2.
Just don't play the game, in fact. Bison's here to basically prevent you from having fun. And look at that damage! God damn! This is kind of annoying now. Not gonna lie. Whatever, next one, etc. This is taking far longer than I thought it would.
Round 1.
Oh, who am I kidding?
Fight.
This is taking exactly as long as I thought it would. Because there's nothing more dangerous than an aggressive boss Bison. Boy, does he shoot over that entire Psycho. He knows I was setting up for Super.
Round 2. Fight.
50%, folks. 50%. Oh, Chun-Li can only dream of doing that much damage. Okay, you caught me blinking. There! 5 tries of pulling my teeth later. His teeth, rather. Street Fighter EX+α done. Hey look, we're Virtua Fighter! But that is Street Fighter EX+α. The Street Fighter EX series is definitely remembered fondly for both its characters and its soundtrack. Not so much for the gameplay. Like, Street Fighter EX was definitely the first 3D Street Fighter. But it's those first steps. And even some first steps have a few stumbles. EX1 was definitely a stumble, when you consider it's not as fluid as Alpha 2. And at the time, Capcom was going all in on Street Fighter 3, because they finally decided to make that. And Street Fighter 3 was a bit of a taxing effort to put together. But they needed a new Street Fighter game. They needed a 3D Street Fighter game. So having someone else work on it seemed unheard of. So they called up Akira Nishitani and his company to get it done. And this game's not like the other Street Fighters, for better or worse. It has a few notable ideas thrown in, some ideas that Capcom would borrow down the line. Something that Street Fighter would borrow for, say, Street Fighter 4. So yeah, this game was obviously a little inspiration. And this wouldn't be the last time Arika would get their hands on Street Fighter. But that's a story for another day. And until then, I'll see you in the next game.